Okay, so you may ask the question, why do I need to use Google? Why is Google the best way to create a site? Um, let me show you. There's different things you can do with Google that you may be able to do with a different type of website builder or a different program. What I use in Google, it's most user-friendly and based on what I've seen, and I don't know anything about the other ones because I don't use them. And so Google is where I work from. That's where my website is created. I have a Google Drive that I share things with the students, and from that Google Drive I create things to embed into my website. And so here's your Google. All right, you click on the word Drive up here. Okay, if you don't see it, again, you go through that more and kind of walk through it. Now, the first time you use this, you're going to have to do some things here, and you can walk through those steps and kind of see what's going on. All right, but through this, you can create things. And so let's say, for example, that I want a sign-in sheet on my website. I want proof that the student has taken the time to go to the website to learn the material that I asked them to learn because it is flipped. I'm going to create a form that's going to require them to sign in. Okay, and so on my form, okay, I'm just going to pilot sign in form. Who are you? Okay, and I click this make it required. And then let's say the second question, I want to make that one what are you here to do? Okay, and again, I'm leaving them as short answer options. Okay, so like you can change it if you wanted to from a text to paragraph to multiple choice to whatever you had here. I tend to use text a lot just so they can type in their answers. Okay, then you click save. All right, and now I'm going to go over here to my website, and let's say from the home page, let's say from the home page I want to see when you log in. Okay, and so you would then click on the page, whichever page you want to put this spread or this little survey in. Okay, you insert, and then you're going to go spreadsheet form. Now immediately it's going to take you to your Google Drive because Google Docs, Google Drive, Google Sites, it's all Google, so it all works together. And so there's that form I just created. I'm going to select it. Now you can change the size and things if you would like. I tend to leave titles off because it's obvious what it's there for. You can leave it on if you would like. Okay. If you want it to be the width of the screen from here to here, you would leave this blank. And so that's how I tend to work on those. Now the height, you're going to have to kind of play with that. So let me show you what I mean. Click Save. Okay, and there it is. It's 600 megapixels, and that's how big it is. Hit Save to see what it looks like. Okay, and once you've done that, it's going to load the survey that you've just created. There it is. Now, I'm the type that thinks, oh, this is a lot of dead space. Why? I don't want that there. And so if you want to change that to make it a little bit smaller, you click on it. Click on this little star thing up here. Change the megapixels. So let's just say 300 just to cut it in half and see where that puts us. Okay. And so this is probably going to be the right size that I want, and it is. And so a student would go in here, and let's say they're here to learn about Unit 4 or whatever. Okay, so here we are. There's the kid's name. I am here to learn Unit 4 vocab. And then they hit submit. Okay, and then anytime a kid does this, you have a record of what they're doing. You have a record that they've been on your website, and they have told you that they're doing something. And so it kind of holds them accountable. Okay, so if you would look to see those results, you go back to Google Drive. Okay, there is the form I created. Okay, so I click on that form. It's going to give me a list of who has signed in. Okay, now you'll see there I am. I've signed in it, time stamped what time I signed in. Okay, so this is how you would create a sign-in form on your website to see who is using the website, requiring them to sign in so that you have a record of who is using it and who is not.